One. Hit it. What's up, everyone? I'm back. Part 2 of our workshop. Now, yesterday we got the power source, and then the framework of our building, which, the front kind of looks like it's a face, but that gives it character. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the interior, setting up the little machines and other things. So that's what we're going to do today. So I will be back when I have all the things I will be needing, because it's going to be a process. It's going to be a little bit. Hello guys, I'm back. It took a lot longer than I expected. It took a couple trips with the mining board. I went through pickaxes. I went through my boots. I made goggles, which is kind of cool. And I did upgrade this area, added some water wheels and rotational power just to speed up the automation. And all the stuff I will be needing is in my inventory. All of this delicious stuff are just some of the stuff I will be needing. But I did want to show you how to craft one thing. The rotation speed controller. That was one thing I wanted to show you how to craft. Now, what we need is to press that gold ingot into a gold sheet. We need to take the NIST deployer, and this is a mighty process. Now we need small cog, large cog, and repeat that 5 times. Now I'm going to get to the last one. We need to repeat that 5 times. Oh no! It does have a % chance of not getting what I need, and it just gave me a shaft of a random object. Oh, precision mechanism, let's go. Now we combine a precision mechanism with a brass casing, and we get a rotation speed controller. This makes things go zoom zoom without doing the gear ratio bit. It saves us some room. Now the first step is figuring out where we kind of already go. Now I did go in a credit world and a copy of this world and figure out where I wanted stuff. So I want my bulk smelter here, bulk washer, cooker, hunter, and smelter here. I'm gonna have a automatic crafter. I'm gonna have crushing wheels here. I'm gonna have 2 presses, one with depot and one with a basin. I'm gonna have a mixer here, and then a deployer here, and a deployer here, and then like around here is gonna be where our storage goes up to the next level. Hello guys, I'm back. Now, I did say I was gonna show a little bit, but I just decided to do all of it anyways. This is the workshop. We got an auto crafter here. We're gonna put some crushing wheels here. Got a bulk smelter, cooker, haunter, and smelter. This one's the only one that's filtered. I have to get more filters. We got stairs to go upstairs, which is a mess. Not really, but it's not the nicest, but it works. We have Bert here. I don't know why I just thought of it. I might change it to Bob, actually. I like Bob better. We have Bob here. Because Bob was the name of my first pet frog in Minecraft. I named him Bob. The name tag and everything. But then we got all this storage up here. There's going to be a second one here. I just, again, didn't have enough iron. We'll rectify that in another video. And this is where we chuck everything. This is where we receive stuff. got the mixer, got the press with depot, basin, and then deployer. And all this is rigged to where I activate one system at a time. Dang it. Activate one system at a time because of the stress units. So 82 speed is all I can get to, which is still pretty fast. And now this all activates one system at a time, except for the washer and this, because I couldn't rig this up. I could have, but it would have taken a lot more wiring on its own system, so I stayed connected to that, and I couldn't shut that on and off without shutting this on and off, and I want this on constantly. So yeah. So I can switch because of these redstone links. I can switch to ones I want. But now, since you're here, since the auto crafter's on, we're going to be making the crushing wheels. With a bit of redstone signal, they'll craft it, and look at the speed. The speed was glorious. Make sure that's connected, and actually, hold on. Somewhere in here is the redstone link. There it is. Can I turn that on? There we go. And now we got working crushing units. Input and output. But I'm gonna keep it on the mixer for now. And so that is the workshop. Since I didn't record much of the building the workshop, we will move on to something else I have planned today. That is some farming. That I want to do with a gantry carriage or with a train. So I'm gonna get the materials I could possibly need for that, and you'll watch me craft the rails, and we'll see the process. Hello guys. That was a bit of a time lapse of me gathering stuff I will need to build the farm I want. But first, we need to turn all the sandstone, and a little bit of stone into grass. So to do that, I have these mechanical rollers. And these are really interesting because this will get us to be able to do something. There. This will place blocks down for us, which will be nice. So we basically just build like the thing before. Just build the thing before. We add these on front. We'll set this this. Clear blocks and pave them. Straight follow fill. Sloped fill below. Clear blocks and pave. And we glue everything together. A couple of chests. And now, since we have this filled with dirt, this all set up, we can activate this like usual. Pick up this. Oh wait, put it back on. Let's lock rotation first. And now, it's not done. We ran out of dirt, but it does do nice. I will get the rest of it off camera. Get the rest of it done and everything off camera and whatnot. But now, since the main area is done, the main area is done. So behind me is where the barn is gonna go, where it will process all this wheat into bread. Process all into bread, and then it will be shipped up into my storage area. I believe I will. That's what I want to do. But first, I want to put in a retaining wall here, or a nice little retaining wall. I built my retaining wall. It's not the greatest. It will be worked on, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'll work on it off camera, and it will be glorious. It'll be a glorious wall, one that Donald Trump would be proud of. Anyways, time for the main event. The one, the only barn. Now, I did build a schematic of it, but did build a schematic of it. Here's as you can see, it's quite large. I thought to myself, go big or go home with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not massive, but it ain't small either. My main thing was to be able to fit, well, the train that will collect the wheat into here. That was the main thing, and so yeah, that and put the little like crate system in there. So yeah, so it's not tiny, it's large. Yeah, it's not a small thing. It's not a small building. It is not a small building. Oh, sands will still be in there. Well, I can fix that later. Now with this, I want to make sure I can get as far back with it as possible. I'm thinking of going all the way to like here, and I can just fill in there. So we'll just hit Control, or no, Left Alt. Okay, and scroll and then push, bring it this way. Oh yeah, and that's good. And then we can fill that in with other stuff at another later date. But other than that, I think I don't need to move it anywhere else really. Ooh, maybe I could line it up with this building with the wall. Maybe that'd be nice, and then I can kind of connect the wall to. Yeah, that I think that'll do good. But yeah, this this is it. The train will come in here. It'll pop a squat. It'll offload its goodies, and then it will come up here, milled down, washed, cooked, and then carried off to no man's land. So we'll need 35 andesite, 10 andesite casing, 4, oof, how many pages? One, two, oh, 9. I have 9 pages I'm gonna need. Oh my gosh, look at the copycat panels, man. Slabs used a lot in this. Ooh, and stairs. This is not gonna be nice to me, the copycat stuff. But the copycat stuff is the only large amount, except for the concrete and terracotta. That's also a big boy number. Oh, and the spruce. Okay, never mind. I lied. It's a lot of big boy numbers. And super glue. Maybe I accidentally glued something at some point, but yeah. Yeah, that should be enough. So yeah, there's that checklist of many things, of many things. So yeah, big building, a lot of stuff to get. So basically, I will be back when I have it. Okay guys, and then we can launch. Alright. Okay guys, I'm back. Got all the stuff we need. There's quite a bit of materials. It took a while, especially the zinc. Especially getting the zinc for all the copycat stuff. It took a bit of time. Now that we have everything there, we do not have super glue. I don't know why I have super glue. Don't know why there's a schematic there, but there is. And then there's the hay bales, melons, and pumpkins. We can always put those in later as a design. We do have. Now it just places these items. Which is really cool. It just launches them into the absolute stratosphere. Oh yeah, and then comes back and places these. And I'll go layer by layer. And now that we have our workshop complete here, this man's up there and everything's in order. Next thing to do is the train. Up to here, boom, and there. This is the track. It's going to This is the track that it's going to loop around. Granted, this is going to be in the ground, but this is just a rough idea of where it's going. Not a rough, well, sort of. It's just going to be deeper down. Hello guys, I'm up. I have everything counted together. This has to get filled, but this is going to stay here because my train's going to go up and down here. But so I have this all turned to dirt, and then the tracks is actually still under there. Still goes through here. I have some coarse dirt, rooted dirt, and a path block it to make like kind of like trails where my tractor is gonna go. But for right now, we want to make the bogies, so we're gonna put this here. No bogies. Assemble train. And now time to put. Now we take one of these andesite casings, we put it on this glue block. Now that we have that, now we can get this a little more situated. Now we got this tractor. Now we're gonna put this, get this schematic of this. Here's the schematic of my tractor. Sides, and it's going to connect with glass like right up on the wheels. So now that we have this, we place the schematic in again. Put this up there. Now we have another list of stuff. Okay, I got everything I need. It's all in here. It's not a lot. And we got everything except the green floor chair. I accidentally crafted the wrong one. So we're just gonna like do that. It's just gonna skip unwanted blocks, and so then we are just gonna fire away. And we're done. We just slap this right here. We need a couple storage devices. Boom. 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 Now we just gotta place a bogey right here. Connect it with some glass. Now we just gotta glue everything. Now it should be working. Now everything should be working. The thing here is connected. It runs. Now let's back up more. So I need this station to stop here. station offload. I'll approach. I think they should. Okay, they are touching. And then that is that. And it should go around. And then back up. What's up, everyone? I'm back from doing everything. The farm's not totally set up, but they're getting some seeds in here. But regardless, my friends, this is up. I did extend this just a little bit, so it does kind of clip into here, but it just gives me a wider range of crops, so I get more crops. Now I put one of my sheep up in this wheel, and I made the schedule so it goes at like 60% speed, so it goes kind of slow. We'll see if it's fast enough or too slow. And then it goes to stop 1, which is the first loop there. Stop 2, which is the other side, and it comes back and goes up to stop 3, and it should back up to offload is what I call it, and drop everything off here. Then seeds will get dumped here, go up to here, go up to here, get dumped over here, and then since it's milled, go into here, and then exit out, wash, cook, and everything in between. I want exactly a stack coming out at each turn. So this should be good. And then I think we can just sit in front of the controls. Okay, I have the sheep. I don't think it was originally mine because I had to travel a bit, but I have it. Now, we're going to give him this schedule that I had, and let's hope it does what it's supposed to. Alright, stop there. I probably have to reduce the time it waits. In there. There, it collects it, replants it. Stops here again. I really shouldn't have it wait. It's waiting too long. I did, and there. Flex, flex, flex. Goes up. Goes there. No suitable path. Oh, do I need another control? Okay, guys, I fixed the train problem. I had the stop arrow facing the wrong way, so it should work. Wait, 15 minutes. Just skip current step. We're gonna ride with it. We're gonna take a little ride. Won't be collecting much, but then you just see, you kind of just see the ride, the way it'll be taking. Goes up, goes back. Oh, left me behind. There it goes. and that should dump there. I don't want to put lava because I don't want stuff to burn, but and I did connect this all the way up to my order some bread. Since there it comes. It's coming. Comes in. And there it goes. Takes a sec. But now you got bread supply.